Hello, welcome back to News Now. I am Frank Komalape, and here are some of the reports we're filing at this time. The Monetary Policy Committee, MPC of the Central Bank of Nigeria, has voted to increase the benchmark interest rate by 100 basis points to 16.5%, the highest level since 2001. This was disclosed by the Governor of CBN, Godwin Emefiele, while reading the communique of the last MPC meeting of the year on Tuesday, 22nd November 2022. During the meeting, the MPC noted that the tightening will help restore investors' confidence whilst curbing higher rate of inflation. And now, Justice Ian Eko of the Federal High Court, Abuja, has ordered the Independent National Electoral Commission immediately resume continuous voters registration until 90 days before the 2023 general elections. Delivering judgment, Justice Eko also directed INEC to ensure that eligible Nigerians are not deprived of the opportunity to have the voters' card for the forthcoming poll. He held that it was the constitutional responsibility of the electoral umpire to make adequate provisions for the exercise in accordance with the Nigerian laws. Anajat Samat and 3 others had sued INEC, arguing that the electoral body cannot stop voter registration contrary to the stipulated provisions of the Constitution. They urged the court to order the electoral umpire to resume the exercise in accordance with the law of the country. And in the meantime, the Independent National Electoral Commission has disclosed that it will deploy a total of 176,846 bimodal voter accreditation system for the February 2023 general elections. The INEC National Commissioner and Chairman Information and Voter Education Committee, Festus Okoye, revealed this in Abuja. He further said that the Commission will provide 17,618 BVAS machines for backup with 2 devices per registration area. Okoye also said that INEC's data recovery centers will be upgraded and all its platforms enhanced before the elections in order to forestall the constant attacks the platform had received from hackers and political actors, adding that the Commission was determined to conduct free and fair elections in 2023. And now the Minister of Information and Culture, Lai Mohammed, has identified fake news is the biggest threat to the 2023 elections. He warned opposition parties against peddling fake news to woo voters. He expressed regret that fake news has been targeted at the presidential candidate of the All Progressive Congress, Asiwaju Bola Ahmed Tinubu. Mohammed will make the submissions at the ministerial scorecard presentation of the Minister of Interior, Alpha Aregbesola, in Abuja, said fake news is capable of hampering the sources of the polls. You're still watching News Now, coming to you live from our studios. We'll take a break now. We'll be back with more news stories. And to more news stories now. The federal government has concluded investigations on the KUJE Median Custodia Center jailbreak by Boko Haram insurgent on July 5, 2022. The Minister of Interior, Ogbeni Rauf Aregbesola, disclosed this on Tuesday. He, however, said the investigation remained a security document that cannot be discussed in the open. He said some of these escapees from the facility have been recaptured, while a lot of them are still at large. The attacks by the insurgents group led to the escape of over 600 inmates, including members of the terror group. Briefing journalists at Radio House in Abuja while presenting his ministry's scorecard, Aregbesola was flanked by the Minister of Information and Culture, Lai Mohammed, and the permanent secretary of his ministry, Shoaib Belgore, said the greatest legacy of the Buhari administration was to of the government to push Boko Haram insurgents out of all the local governments they occupied in 2015. The minister also assured challenges relating to delays in the issuance of international passports are being addressed, admitting that the procedures leading to data capturing are responsible for the delay. And on the African scene now, the Malian junta announced Monday evening that it will ban the activities of all non-governmental organizations financed or supported by France, including those operating in the humanitarian field. The interim Prime Minister, Colonel Abdullahi Maiga, justified the decision in a statement posted on social networks in a recent announcement by France that he had suspended its official development assistance to Mali. The junta, which came to power by force in August 2020, has consistently denied having used this company, whose actions have been criticized in several countries. He speaks of Russian army instructors deployed in the name of a former collaboration between the two countries. The KUJE had specified that France maintain its humanitarian aid and some support to Malian civil society organizations. Meanwhile, Ghana's President Nana Akufo-ADDO on Tuesday warned that a rampant Islamist insurgency in West Africa's Sahel is threatening to engulf the entire region. West African leaders and European ministers are in Ghana's capital Accra to discuss regional solutions to the insurgency that is spreading as foreign troops pull out of Mali, where militants have seized vast swathes of territory. France, Denmark, and Ivory Coast are among countries that ended military cooperation with Mali this year over the ruling junta's cooperation with Russian mercenaries. Attacks have increased over the past decade despite efforts to fight insurgents. The violence has killed thousands of people and displaced more than 2.7 million across the Sahel, according to the UN. You're still watching News Now. We'll take another commercial break. We'll be back with more news stories. Please stay with us.